Greetings, Soul Tribe, Galactic Tribe. This is Spirit, your cosmic mentor in the moment with Harmonious Living Mindset. Welcome to my channel where you're going to find tools for a more harmonious mind, body, and spirit. Today is just going to be a quick channeled message for you Starseeds. Starseeds, you are incredible, and I want you to know a few things that are coming through. So a reminder, okay? You are glowing up. You are showing up. And we are right at this point in time where a major energetic shift is going to happen in a really incredible way. And people are either going to be in love or they're going to be in fear. And for you Starseeds, I know you've gone through incredible things. A level of fuckery that is just beyond anything that most people can comprehend. I understand. And you've come through that, or you're going through it, and you needed to do that to activate. And many of you are elevating now. And it's really important. A couple things that I keep hearing to share. A reminder is, there are people, as you are elevating and you are stepping into your shine unapologetically, there's other people that your shine makes them feel uncomfortable because, they want you to keep staying and remaining small. And that this isn't the time. This is the time for you to shine because you came here and you have a very specific purpose. And so one of the things, the reminder is when people are trying to pull you back down into a lower frequency, there's going to be people who will try to blame you, shame you, guilt trip you, or try to get you to be back in pain in some way. So the drama triangle by Eric Berne, who created transactional analysis, is when the drama triangle is victim, rescuer, and persecutor. And once you're on it, you play all the roles. You'll end up playing the victim, the persecutor, and the rescuer. And the only way to get off of it is to choose to not participate. So when people are trying to do one of those things, the blame game, shame, guilt trips, whatever, remember you can just choose to not participate, and you just don't give them the energy they're looking for, because they'll try to hook you in to get, to siphon energy vamps. And they do it in a very unique and sneaky ways at times. So just be like, okay, I choose to not participate. And just remember, that's a reminder. The other one is, the social goal is to go through life without manipulating people in wasteful or destructive ways. And Starseeds, I know that that's not what you do. That's not your intention. In the other part is to not allow people to manipulate us in wasteful or destructive ways. And that one is to have healthy boundaries, creating those healthy boundaries and using your discernment. Because as this major shift is happening into a new way for yourselves, into a time of a season of receiving, all that you are going to receive from the divine is because you chose to go through those hard karmic lessons to heal yourself, to heal the collective, to break those generational curses for many of you. And you are going to receive karma, your good karma, which is that dharma. Dharma are the blessings. And there are people who you had to, they had to be out of your life because you had to have those health boundaries. Some of you know who those folks are, so that you could heal and be on a journey of healing, self-love journey in progress. And so as you are receiving these blessings, this is where discernment's going to be really important for you, as people might try to come back in, seeing that you are receiving your blessings, and that's where you will know. Just, I'm being called to really tell you, and I'm hearing it for myself too, is to really trust. This is the other part of trusting the process, is opening our heart to receive. So I had picked out 3 cards, and one of them is Archangel Shemuel, Okay, open your heart. So it says, thank you, Shamuel, for removing barriers around my heart. And for many of us, we had those barriers because we had to survive. And so the divine is asking us to really, this is the other message that I heard, is that Starseeds, you are about to have not only your soul tribe, but a stellar tribe of other Starseeds. So what's happening as we are elevating consciously, because you are that new human consciousness, where you're using your intuition and your higher sense perceptions of high empathy, high telepathic abilities, high psychic abilities, high vision abilities, you have higher sense perceptions and combos. Some of you have direct knowing, like I do too. And you're able to now, because we don't have the same manipulation that was happening, where some of our chakra systems were being, attacked by other people, trying to keep us from opening or being able to receive our direct connection, as we're aligning our hearts and our minds with the divine. And that is starting to be less, so that we are able to communicate and call in. Well, we're starting to be gravitating towards other starseeds. And as we're gravitating towards other starseeds, some of us will form teams. And what Spirit's saying is those are stellar teams. And these stellar teams are to create new solutions to problems that we have in society. And we're going to create new systems. We're going to create new healing ways, new living ways, new housing solutions, all these different things. And it will be us gravitating towards like-minded starseeds that have, their specific skill sets and experiences and wisdom to share. And we'll be able to work cooperatively to create some really new things, a new way for healing. And these new systems, new solutions, new ways will be in connection, in alignment with the earth, with Gaia. So you will be also gravitating to other places on the earth, ley lines, energy lines. So Gaia is going to be calling us in different ways. So you might get a pull to go someplace that you haven't been to before, or you might get a call to just go and be with the earth in a way that you haven't been before. You might be led to just new ways of studying. So that was the other card. I'm looking for the cards. I picked 3 cards for us. Well, that's what came out. So the next one is studying and learning. So many of us are being called. It says, thank you, angels, for allowing me to see that every day is a learning day. Okay. So every day is a learning day. And this is really important at this time, to keep aligning your heart and your mind with the divine, is to practice those tools of inner peace, inner love, that self-love journey in progress. The way to do that is to go within. If you're looking externally, it's when that trips us up, because we see what's happening outside and it doesn't, the vibe isn't always so great out there. It's when you're aligning your heart and your mind with the divine that you hear those guidance. Your emotional guidance system, your intuition is activated, so that you know what those next steps are, okay? Because the unknown's always going to be there. Change is constant. Yet as we are trusting the process, each step, okay? Because you are torchbearers. You're lighting your own truth. You're lighting your own way as you're aligned, and keep practicing aligning your heart and your mind with the divine. So we're being called to study and learn new things, and to share that with the world as well. Okay, and then the third one was love and accept yourself. So we are doing this constantly, learning. We're remembering that the truth of life is love. And then we're accepting ourselves. So thank you, angels, for lovingly guiding me to self-acceptance. So you've heard me say self-love journey in progress. Then there's the self-acceptance where we're accepting ourselves, exactly who we are, how we are, without having to apologize to other people. There's people who, as I'm learning to accept myself, that are really not happy with that. And I know I've heard a few of you Starseeds say the same thing. And it doesn't matter. It's our journey with the divine, and we know what we've been through. We know what we've experienced. We also know the way that we're learning how to love ourselves and accept ourselves. And we're being reminded the more that we go inward what that feels like. And so then the next word that Spirit is sharing is self-trust. Trusting ourselves. Trusting that as we're moving into each breath and step at a time into the unknown, that we will be guided, that we will be led, and that we can trust ourselves in using the discernment that we've been learning with everything that we've gone through. And so as you are going, and this major shift is going to happen, and it's going to happen throughout the whole planet. And it's choosing the path of love, which Starseeds, I know that you're doing that. I see it, I feel it, and many of you are tapping into this grid that's around the earth, right? There's this grid of unconditional love, it's new light codes. And the more that you're going into meditation or prayer or music or journaling and all those things, you're tapping into this energetic field that is around the earth right now. And so the more that you practice visualizing like a rainbow coming through your body and going around the earth and coming back in, that is really healing, because it's just activating those light codes more and more for you in your healing journey. And the things that you're sharing as you're healing, and that you're sharing your truths with your soul tribes that you're attracting in the ways that you're doing it, it is healing. It's sending out ripples out into the universe. So keep doing what you're doing. You're so, so incredible. You don't really know how shiny and sparkly and miraculous you are. And I just want to thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel it. And you are guiding as people are awakening. There's a great awakening happening right now. And Starseeds, you are the torchbearers. You're the beacons of light that are helping other people as they're coming out or trying to come out of darkness. They're seeing sparks of light and go, oh, I remember how to shine too, you know? So thank you. Blessings to you. Blessings. Open up to receive. Let's see them. Okay? Archangel Samuel, open your heart so you can receive. You're going to study and learn new things. Okay? And then you're loving and accepting yourself more and more. And as you're doing that, you're setting an example for other people. Okay? So the last thing I'm going to leave you with is where I'm going to pick out an angel number here. Okay, 484 is our angel number. The angels surround you and your finances with divine love. By giving your cares to the angels and listening to their divine guidance, your abundance is assured. Okay? Woo! That sounds lovely. All right, I love ya. Ciao for now. Ciao.